Mapara Hajaz.
Mapara Hajaz.
Okay.
I'm a Mapara Hajaz.
Mapara Hajaz.
Okay. And Nasai Bakasa, this is what I was talking about. Finally, someone has heard my cry. Ninchva don't for radio. Ninchva don't for maybe don't feel the shy shwama jealous. But then he heard our cry.
Why don't you make it over there?
My fans. And Rimbo Luashide for my and for me, I was so happy that, you know, as Zambian artists, today we are in those directions and working with people who are trending and good, not just trending, good artists. And for that, Richie Biz.
Thank you.
Okay, so I want to start like this. How did how did you start? Which the build up to point you want to start release with Bambale.
Bambale. It's a long story, right? But the thing is, it's not like that time when I went to record that song. Like that's when I started, you know, the communications with the guys. We're trying to connect, you know, the Zambian music industry, of course, the Fiero film. So it's you know, like it's like try and, you know, whatever works on works. So this time I was in Nese. Of course, I went for a show. I went to perform.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even go for recording. Sometimes if focus on sangati, there's a postation at the way up.
Okay.
Yeah. So I went for a performance. I had a performance. And if that TV, I would have shown you some photos. Yeah, so it was a performance. So after performing, I was there for like a week. So after the performance, then I stayed for another week. So in the next week, that's when I started doing, like I was free, you know, away from whatever I went for. Then I said, oh, okay. I'm a flowers, you know. So that's how I started meeting up with the guys, you know, like we met with the guys, Mapara Jazz from Pretoria, you know, Tosh Gaz is from Joburg, and Pelisson is from Joburg, you know, like I featured 3 artists in that song. Yeah, so we met up, we had a chill, then decided to work on something. The following day we recorded. The following day we shot the video.
Okay.
The following.
I want to. Why in the cool South Africa to perform? How does it make you feel when people say things like, maybe say Roberto is the only international artist that we have, or all these other things? I mean, I've seen you go perform in Uganda, and the last time we chatted, you told me of the many places that you've gone as an artist, as Rich Bizzy.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
On that one, I think I'll blame myself.
Okay.
So we blame my face. The reason is simple. It's because maybe we just don't promote ourselves to the fullest. I don't need to perform outside, you know, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But to tell you the truth, as an artist, I feel like it's not anyway. I'm a public figure, and I know almost everything I have to put on public, like I have to put on social media. Yeah. So, but sometimes people like us, I don't know, maybe we just get so carried away with other things and forget to update our fans. And sometimes it's because we don't want to update our fans on the things that are not yet, you know,
affect them.
No, not going to affect them. Things that are not yet, you know, ready for their ears. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's not say that update. You know what I mean? So I think I'll blame myself.
Okay.
But to tell you the truth, I have fans out there who even thinks I don't have a passport. I don't even know how to buy. And I understand.
Oh, wait.
Understand, yeah. Like this is the truth. I have fans out there who still thinks I don't even own a passport. But to tell you the truth, I had a passport before I even I even joined the music industry.
Okay.
So yeah.
In the period even before, piano was trending too much, yeah. And I think Zambian producers were sampling some. In fact, they were sampling the beats. I don't think we have a piano producer in Zambia yet. Did you? Why did you decide to start a piano song because at that time piano was trending, or you just wanted to work in Abadia Bantu? Like, what was the purpose of you working with those guys for you to do piano? You could have worked with anybody else. Why piano?
Okay, the first things first. I'm not I'm a piano artist.
Yes.
Obviously, everybody knows that. But I'm an artist, and it's best to try every sound that comes out. Like, you know what's trending, like we go with what's trending. Right now, I won't say that time, like your question, that time Amapiano was trending or something. No, Amapiano is trending. Amapiano right now is worldwide.
Yeah, yeah. I think
even American artists are doing Amapiano. No, it's just that maybe you know Amapiano, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. But I won't blame whoever is trying to do Amapiano here in Zambia, because not everyone is going to manage. When you want a song, you rush to South Africa to go and record a song and come back. It's difficult. By the way, our friends there, even their studio sessions is more expensive than here. So I'm sure Bengi. Some of them did to Bakwanish.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah, so I haven't answered our question. I haven't answered our question. Yeah, so I didn't decide to say I want a piano, so I'm just going to do it in South Africa. No. The reason why I did Amapiano is because personally I'm trying to fit in the South African market. And according to what I do, I'm not a hip-hop artist. Okay, so I don't want to be on the hip-hop side, like personally. I want to be on the street, because I notice like that's like my kind, like it's on the street, in the clubs, and everyone is jamming to my piano. And I thought, okay, right now I'm going to work with the guys that are trending on the streets, the guys that are happening. And these guys, I was like, I wanted to do a song with Dosh Gaz alone. And in the beginning, like first of like everything, like I made Maparaja as the first. And these are the guys, these are the owners of John Vuliget,
Okay.
So Maparaja is these guys. There are two. So two of them, they're like their group, but one sings, one is a producer. You see the difference?
Yeah.
We don't have such in Zambia. Yeah. So this is a group. One sings, one is a producer, and this producer is the producer that produced the John Vuliget. Even that song for Diamond Platinums, if you know that song, Yo. Ayo, ayo, na yo. Those guys are the same guys that produced it. Obviously, Mariko Fakalogo Kawa, Exe, that's their logo, production logo. So, so they featured in the song and they produced. So yeah, so it's not like I was just trying to like, unless if I did a song alone and I was trying to look for a producer that would produce.
So I thought of tapping a SM market.
Yeah, a program could tapping a marketing. Like we always say right now, Zambia Kuchara, we're trying to introduce our music somewhere else. If I go about it, if you ask someone, if someone says they don't know which business, right?
So if you don't you want to introduce Rich Bizzy to another market, why didn't you do your own sound then use those guys because those guys are influential on the streets there. If Bashta feature they would have done something, and people could have listened to all your songs. Because
no, with my own understanding, if I like, I'll do that anytime. Like this is not the only song that I'm going to work on as an international song. Okay, so I'm trying to tap in the market. So you can't, I don't stay there. It will be very difficult for me to start forcing them to play the sound that they don't listen to.
okay.
South Africans, they are, I would say they are selfish. They love their piano songs, like, you know, beats.
Do you think we love your music the way South Africans love our music?
Dating baby. Date. We can't even, date to be around 50%.
Just to compare.
I can't compare.
So
Zambians, they give us support, but if comparing to the way South Africans support their thing, they know. Because there when you go into the club, they'll be playing a piano, and this is a piano like me who doesn't listen to a piano when I go there. I'll be thinking, you know, that kind of thing. Like, imagine Casper, who's a hip hop artist, goes into a piano. Imagine AK, who's a hip hop artist, goes into a piano.
But what do we have, we say? Zambians. Because like really, if you go to South Africa, you hear them playing amapiano.
But
it's one genre. No. Like it's the same kick, same utuntu pakpanga, amabeat and the like. For us, Zambians, and you as a musician, fish to aqua type. For someone to stay, for a DJ to play music the whole day, because they didn't get in. We found ourselves in that situation where to know for shuffle Zambian music, completely Zambian music. To I sang to shuffle at 10, what I sang at 9. For us, you know what I mean? Because if I played you your songs, all of them,
they sound the same.
They sound almost the same,
they have the same
they're Zambian songs. Yes, what samples to hear, but like for me, so the question Dave if we finish to a quarter to go and sell, because after they listen to your song featuring Parages, what else do they have to listen?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but so you know, sometimes I'll give an example. Sometimes in Gwakonke like 2 over. People will tell you, what if so? I'll give an example. Me, there's Chester, there's Shenki, there's Afonika. Like what do I do right for you?
Yes.
Sometimes we fuse in Afro, we fuse in Rumba, but it's Kalindula music, and Kalindula is Zambian.
Yeah.
So someone will come out there and say, "Hello, mama bueno, yakumva vi muba." Yakumva fi not muba, mama daven. That's what Dao people would say. Yakumva mama daven. So, like, I'll ask you a question, and this question will be like, have you noticed most of the artists that goes to perform outside Zambia? I don't want you to answer this question, but just you wake up from work, which they sit down and which they think, and they will really shape up and then you show them talking about it. I think we are here posana, then we should type their music. Do you know the reason why? Mostly the people that do that type out to perform.
Yes.
That's a Zambian sound.
Exactly.
And when people out there, we've got Zambians who are in America, Zambians who are Quiz of Fiaroko. They've been away from Zambia for I don't know how many years. That's what they miss. You cannot take hip hop for every day. You know what I mean? I'm not saying hip hop. You can still rap like.
But they have a better.
Yeah. What I mean is not like hip hop. I'm not saying you cannot take hip hop anyway. I'm sorry. What I mean to say is you cannot take like exactly like you sample a song. You have Makudia. my beat you like you are panga, and then you want.
And when I panga feel well cooked.
When another panga we know better than what you.
Panga too strong.
Better than go panga na kutafuta the feeling the sound this but at least not sana abantu bale mfaka hapa ni kungando. You know what I mean? So that they're even able to introduce and say, listen to this music. This is what we listen back home.
Okay. So like what you've explained and Money Bops and all that, and from what Cassie said, I would love Kupsha. Do you think I've noticed that eating more artisting of me Money Bob, I'm artists were sharing Bambi sharing everything sharing everything. Why do I feel like okay? The question is so do you Mama Zambian artist? Ushamwali katana all out and ngatamwa katana why tamwa katana?
I think hapana tombo katana. Kana think hapana tombo katana. The reason is not sangati. Keke ikulu.
What is it last time?
Keke ikulu na ngumfurisha nomuri ba majira zimuntu wandi. Na kwata ko fena ngokusayidi vyo kwa kala lila fena ngofyo women nokso ara to kwali ko. So we just have to understand that tapagi like nangwapi to muno takuchinge your part of that cake. Now what happened away over for Canada. So the only thing to do is just work hard. Now what they should have what they should have what they should have chamunto kaladi. Fikulu like the cake is just too big. So we've realized that, and then also we've realized that working together, you know, like we can move things, you know, like it's better than working at Tetu.
So since you started your music journey, I observed that Shakwat album is your name.
Shakwat.
How hard is it to penetrate no kuombecha no kumfika to an extent with no album to your name?
Is it easy for you?
Was it easy for you? Has it been an easy journey?
No album, but
then mwalipita fie.
But it's
no EP. There is no. Compilation.
A compilation vale qual?
But ingo hapa mwera la qual.
Okay, pamwera okay kaidi takaf mais ka EP pamo.
Ayo fo mfiro bona ngani no kushitira ite mwindara mane so mraba timbi. Quadrimbi like off the microphone I was telling you guys to say as an artist you need to tell yourself the truth. Okay. So in a personally banonga na ini ndero kufanya ubambo. Ndizo kushama personal za ibishaka. Na lashtisha. Ba lashta ubambo mpangenda na mofendo ubambo na sasa nga like so I need to work extra hard like more to make myself, you know, achieve whatever I want to achieve. She should really be ndo ave company for case shitafia ubambo like I have a lot of songs. Like the reason why I haven't had my album yet is not because I don't have songs. Last year I was supposed to drop an album last year. I was only disturbed with COVID stuff and of course my elections there so but even right now I've songs, you know, put together and I'm planning to put up an album. But again then I'll tell myself to say, okay, am I ready? You understand? Am I ready? Can I put up the album? If, of course, when the time comes and I'll be ready, I'll give the people the album. Even I've got songs that were supposed to be in the album. I'm at Dubai, all those songs. I've got songs with different artists that you don't even know.
More of a quick one as we close. What's next for Bizzy? I mean, big collabos we've seen. Just that one. Next move.
More collabos.
Okay.
More international collabos. It's not easy because there's a lot involved. You know, you cannot tetubuka fe fidawati tubina map coming artist, you know. Hello bakamba ndefa tetumbe ko chorus. No problem. It's a studio. Bakamba kaili njikara kabo so na lami tubina fe by WhatsApp. You know, Okay, let go shingo. Makambane upcoming artist. Avaneso. Yeah, Avaneso in business. So it's but we're trying, and all I can ask is full support from our people, because ngature shout out to pera support. To I could get was on for Nangano Africa. Anybody should not know.
Tell you what, man.
So I wanted to. There's something I wanted to say. Paddy, that daughter there, yeah, hip hop. What about rap pamuli beat ya galindra? Of one for you, and I own for
yeah.
Now, example, chinos long, one much is long, maybe we have chapa dying. So why when I survive, an example in the pair, like personally,
why don't we go that direction?
No, but I know obviously, of course, as an artist, they don't just do like one style of beats.
Music.
Obviously, even us. Sometimes she be dance just because you like you don't know which busy for dance or no but busy.
Say thank you very much for coming through, Rich Bizzy. It's always amazing to have you in the studios, because there's a lot of knowledge and lessons that we get from you. We also want to wish you all the best this year. I'm very sure this is probably the last. I pray it's not the last interview of the year, but if it is, I'm wishing you a happy new year.
Because I can't even remember when last I was here.
March.
This year?
This year. This is your second time being here.
This year?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The one last year.
No, it's the third time.
No, the third time. One later, but number 29.
First time we had the interview together. The other time I think you were here as well.
But I wasn't interviewing him.
Yeah.
Then this is here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last time I reached the interview, Nick.
Let's go ahead and do this. Keep it quick. 93.